Mr. Eggplant presents...
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thank you for checking out this video. And I'm bringing you guys some more Mythic Plus action from Season 2 of Shadowlands Mythic Plus. And today I have another timed plus 20 or better key for you guys, which is a plus 20 the other side. We did time this key, and I've said it many times on my channel, this is my favorite dungeon to complete. The flavor of this dungeon is just my absolute favorite, most likely because Bwonsamdi still makes an appearance in here. One of the best parts of BFA comes to Shadowlands. So I was blessed enough, I guess you could say, to have Chemical Imbalance invite me back to another key. In fact, this was my own key, so they were like, hey, do you want to do the key that you got from last week? And I really do appreciate it. So Sal, he did the honors for me, tanking the key on his Guardian Druid, and Bellatrix, who is the GM of Chemical Imbalance over on Area 52, she was doing the honors of being our Holy Priest. And then, of course, we had two other pugs, so I don't really know who they are. They were an Arcane Mage, had some wicked single target damage on a couple of pulls, as well as a Havoc Demon Hunter named Starfire from... let's see, Mal'Ganis and Firetree, respectively. So this was a good run to flex my DPS to see how well I stack up with other randoms across the internet, and I thought we did really well as a group. I know this dungeon pretty well, and then we didn't do anything too crazy. In fact, you'll hear them as we're going up to the dealer boss, where we weren't going to do any of their normal strategies because there was pugs. But other than that, this was a good test, measuring stick key, so to speak, and did get me a portal, which was always good. As for my build in this video, my item level is 247 and my weapon is 252. Unfortunately, not the legendary bow. And then my conduits and my stat line for this run will be found in the description of the video. Obviously, I am a Necrolord marksman hunter, and we're still trying to get used to the little bit different playstyle, and it's actually going really well. I think we've gotten better each and every key we've walked into, and this one was no exception. And then if you want to know any of the Soulbind is going to be the Bonesmith, but I can put all that information down below as well. And then links to my 9.1 guide are out there, and then believe it or not, 9.2 is actually, the date was released today as of me recording this voiceover. So, I will have a 9.2 guide for every single covenant. You heard it right. So, if you guys want to check that out, I would encourage you to do so. Those should go live on the 22nd with 9.2, so be sure and look for that. And then also, I will put up a poll or a question on my channel. Let me know what other things you want me to see me add in that video other than the normal build, rotation, you know, that sort of thing. I would encourage you guys to check that out. Should go up live here relatively soon. And then, of course, my build talent-wise is my AOE build. I am kind of dabbling at maybe trying that out a little bit different for high Tyrannical keys, where you would run with careful aim instead of running with explosive shot. But I really think explosive shot is still the way to go. The one downfall is that this build does lack a little bit of single target damage once you get away from having true shot and all your cooldowns up. But that's something that is going to be smoothed over and fixed a little bit with our 2 and 4 set once we get into 9.2 and Season 3 of Mythic Plus. So I'm still going to continue to run this build and try to fine-tune it, and then I can't wait to see you guys in 9.2. And then as for the key itself, like I said earlier, it is the other side, and it is a plus 20. And the affixes are Tyrannical, we have Bursting, Volcanic, and then finally Tormented for the Season 2 affix. I'm going to be kind of sad when Tormented's gone, but Encrypted looks really cool, which is the Season 3 affix. I can't wait to share videos with you guys, hopefully week 1 of at least doing a plus 10 so we can really check it out. So the things I could really work on in this video, because that's really what I take out of these videos that I upload, which I hope you guys do as well. The thing that boils down to the most is using your abilities when you should and when you shouldn't, like when to hold them and when to fold them type thing. So, for example, I'll give you a couple of examples. So, as you're heading towards Hakar, if I have all of my abilities up and we've pulled the first 2 packs, because there's 4 packs in total leading up to Hakar from the middle circle, making sure if the abilities are up on pack 1 and 2, use it there, but don't use it after that, because if you use it after that, they will not be ready when you get up to Hakar, and you want to just burst on him, do as much damage as possible. And knowing when, you know, this pack is going to be 45 seconds away, or how long this pack will take to die, will dictate whether you drop volley, or whether you use death chakram, or whether you use explosive shot. Little things like that. I know it sounds really elementary, but that, coupled with the marksman old verbiage of knowing when you can and cannot stand still, those little things are going to be the difference between in Mythic Plus and in Raid doing, you know, like blue parses and purple parses, or maybe even purple parses and orange parses, or maybe even the fabled pink and tan. But little things like that, I'm trying to get better each and every time I walk into a key. Other things like would include, if you're not using careful aim, particularly if you're using streamline and surging shots, even if you're not playing Necrolord, making sure you're double tapping your rapid fire and not double tapping your aim shot. I am terrible at that. Absolutely terrible. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, like, oh, if I can't do it, you know, if Tyler can't do it, why should I do it? Well, I'm trying to break that habit, but old habits do die hard for sure. And other things I should work on is honestly continuing to use my utility on cooldown. Making sure if you are a Necrolord marksman hunter, using your fleshcraft. It's so good. It can be a defensive and it gives you the shield too, because you take less damage while you're casting it. Using things like binding shot and making sure, obviously, that you're rolling misdirect. That's always nice. But making sure you're using your trank shot and using tar trap. Tar trap is something I don't use a ton. It's also not called for a ton with keys that I run or with groups that I run. But that's something that I need to do a better job if I'm ever going to pug. I hope not, that I am using to make it easier to kite things, to make it easier for my tank to keep everything in one place. Little things like that will get you invited back 100%. And like I said, I will have some 9.2 guides out. I'll have one for each and every covenant. They'll be clearly labeled, and they'll all be in a playlist. I would encourage you guys to check those out. I'm actually going to be working on them over the next couple of days. And then hopefully the live product will go out live when 9.2 is finally here. I can't believe that. Although I don't know why they're only giving us 12 days, but whatever. I am excited for new content and a new season and a new raid. So I look forward to sharing all those experiences with you guys. Also, one more shameless plug for you. I do have plans on making my raids live again, whether that be over on Twitch or YouTube. I'm going to try to do a dual stream. I actually tested it out today and it went really well. So I hope to see you guys there. That will be exciting to get back to that, since that was something I used to do every single week. So I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through Shadowlands. I know Shadowlands has been kind of a rough expansion for a lot of players, particularly with the pandemic that's been going on as well. Not as much disposable income to play a game like World of Warcraft. But I encourage you guys to check out any of those future videos. Check out some of my live streams as well, even if they're not World of Warcraft, just to say hello. It's always nice to see you guys, and even you might find a new game you enjoy as well. So thank you guys for watching. Best of luck these last couple days in 9.2, if you're, or 9.1, excuse me, if you're trying to get your Keystone Master. We'll see me doing a flurry of keys, trying to get the last few people, including Zaft and Pinoy from my guild, trying to get them their Keystone Master. But I look forward to sharing more keys with you guys very soon, and I can't wait to get into 9.2. Thanks for watching.
Beware.
Nice.
The old one zombie don't just be making things on Hazaroth. Brokers be looking for power too. All kind of power. This one ain't gonna want to give me back my mojo. So careful now. She's tricky.
Really? Well,
I can res. At least it wasn't me this time.
I
It's
must-
normally me.
I must not have one of my normal finesse conduits on, because normally I make that easy. You do Soggy Boy, then Big Pack after. With Earn.
It's been a bit since I pulled this. Yeah, I'll probably do some birds in a pack or two.
Okay.
With that.
Doing myself.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the jailer. Take the beast's power. You
Wow.
need it for the dangers ahead.
The things in the water are throwing me off. I'm like, oh, that's not near me. Oh, it is. You guys pull this a little bit differently. I actually kind of like this much better.
We don't normally quite pull it this way, but kind of awkward to have two invis skips with pugs.
Yeah, that's true. Are you guys excited for the Season 3 affix, assuming it stays the way it is now?
I don't know anything about it except that it's called encrypted.
Gotcha. Is that you don't want to know?
Oh, I just don't know, so I can't have an opinion on it.
Gotcha. What's changed, like 3 times? Like completely changed 3 times, I think, since it's been out.
So it'll be flawless in its
Oh,
implementation.
flawless, 100%. Pay your money back.
You will pay dearly for this. Mission entertainment. Away with you. Care to give this one a try? This should prove entertaining. Away with you.
You ever had a volcano spawn on your trap? Because I just did. That was exciting.
This one a try.
It only hurts a little bit.
This should prove entertaining. Now, where to put you? Leave us home. This should prove entertaining. Away with you. Hold this a moment. I would step lightly if I were you. Now, where to put you? Quite dead. This should prove entertaining. Now, where to put you? Hold this a moment. Have you ever wished you could fly? Now, where to put you? Leave us home. Have you ever wished you could fly? Now, where to put you? Hold this a moment.
Flawless.
Them brokers be up to something. You best be keeping an eye on them. Now hurry back with them mojo.
I like not having to backtrack and pull trash. I like just being able to go.
Mm-hmm. So in that fight on Tyrannical, what's the big, like, double tap? Because I've not been up to these high keys. I can only tell you what can kill people at a 15.
Still the arcane. So like if the arcane lightning isn't passed
Mm-hmm.
around
I should have probably
adequately.
asked what would a lethal stack number would be. You know, probably should ask that.
You have to always pass it. You can't get it back. Otherwise you die. And it becomes really lethal when a melee gets it. Like it's kind of lethal for a warrior because a warrior relies on using Spell Reflect to handle the big explosion, but also if they hit it and they get the Arcane Lightning, it'll take that and then the big explosion will kill them. So
Gotcha.
you have to be really more, like, far more aware when you have a warrior in your group. But
Okay. Makes sense.
other than that, as long as everybody passes it around.
And I don't normally soak it, but I didn't know what these pugs were doing, so I figured I would just stand in melee and hope for the best.
I will cap first at 2 seconds.
I
I do not have a knock, so
I have a knock and a
either dead.
fear. Yeah. But I have my knock and my
Go
fear
next
for
ball.
whatever happens.
I will not have anything here.
I have, I can fear him.
Okay. I can cap after you fear. Alright, now that that guy's healing wave is done, we should be able to pull these guys in.
Feeling personally victimized by lightning discharge.
It has picked you quite a bit. Almost all of them, in fact.
Yep.
Well, we won't have lust for this, because done goofed.
I like to pretend it's just because we're too fast.
I think it makes more sense to just go Mana Storms then, if that's... There's more trash in between. Or maybe not more trash, but it definitely takes longer.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna matter here.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Face the wrath of the soul. Die, mortal.
Using a small cooldown. By small cooldown, I mean the one that's not turtle. That's it. this is one fight that I desperately need to work on.
Wow, we blew up those fucking ads.
I've got a lot of work to do. I don't do hardly any AoE on that. Neither did they. They just popped off. All right. Never mind.
I mean, I don't know because I'm dumb, but I'm pretty sure both of those specs do a fair amount of cleave.
Yeah. I'm just looking at percentage damage wise. Yeah, I did almost more than they did. Alrighty.
That was long ago, but me remember how the trolls be turning away from you? All them sacrifices, all that blood, how they were gonna... We don't need worshippers. The jailer gonna give me all the power I need. And once I'm the one who's gonna be forgotten.
Beware. Beware.
It's not gonna be up for boss, that's for sure.
I think they want it up for Muzala.
Beware.
Muzala.
Sounds like an Italian pasta dish, honestly.
Right.
Beware.
This trash is so dumb. It's like the most inefficient trash ever designed.
Yeah. If you look at the dungeon, like you're like, oh, this isn't a big dungeon, and then you do it, and you're like, oh, this is a long dungeon.
Beware.
Can you get the heal? Never mind. I'll get the heal.
On fortified weeks, how do you guys deal with the essential oils?
We skip them.
That's what I thought you might tell me.
This guy fucking full healed. I will get the heal.
I'll get next.
And there's two of them? Interesting.
One must have stunned.
Yeah, I think
Make
you're
him
right.
recast. On plumage, do your thing.
What have we here? That dusty old Loa has sent debt collectors already? But I haven't had his mojo long enough to create my masterpiece.
Wait, you made it here with one zombie too? I knew you took shortcuts in your shoddy world.
Far beyond your comprehension.
This is a new world.
Well, hey, hold on a minute. You are beyond your comprehension.
It's laser time.
Far beyond your comprehension. Far beyond your comprehension.
Beware. Beware.
My full power.
Laser time.
Ouch! Watch what you're doing, Maleficent.
Don't get in my way. Do hell. This one will drive you nuts. This one will drive you
Beware.
I'm gonna
But a Tyrannical 20, is it possible where we can one go around or no?
It's
I think if we have
possible.
Lust, we can do it.
Oh yeah, true.
I'll do back.
Alright, here we go.
Beware. Beware.
The best hurry. The price don't matter now. Foolish mortals, leave me the true God are dead. Don't you be counting me out yet, old Loa. You had better to pay attention, Father of
Oh,
Sleep.
sweet.
You never care about your people, only power. You can't
I
be
love this. This is my
holding me
favorite dungeon,
forever.
and it's a large part of it is because of Born Zombie.
Looks like we did it.
Hooray!
Beware. Beware.
I like to go out on a high note. Dead.
I walked into that apparently. Not bad.
Beware.
Demon Hunter living life on the edge up there.
Boss.
Beware.
The dropping the circles in the middle of the platform, not good.
Beware.
Did he fall off the edge?
Like a boss.